a lot of them don't like black women. They might be sexually attracted to black women, but they don't like them.
He brought me to the Boston. Thank you. It's my, look at it, even the cashier has to look good. I have to go to Bahama Breeze. Man, Bahama.
That makes $70K a year.
He needs to make 100.
Do and I was in the mind phase that I said it. I'm never gonna love again.
Do not let these grown men slight you and tell you that something is wrong with you because you don't want to go on a walk as a date.
The top 1% of men are making $240 at 29.
Okay.
So you're about 800,000 above that.
That's why I'm single.
Welcome back to Motor Life. Before we get into this video, like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get all my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
Hey, why this pink girl gonna be like, oh, you stuck up? Nah, baby, you just not my type. I ain't into pink colored things. Do you hear me? Move your ass the around. Try that with Josh around the corner.
You see this here? You know who it's attracting, right? Talking like that, you already know who his audience is.
So people be wanting to know like what I tell like white women like when they try to like shoot their shot at me. And yeah, I let them know like straight from gate, like I'm not into pink women. Like I don't do that. And sometimes I crack a joke and be like, I don't date outside of my race. And basically like, you know, when they hear like how I talk or how I act, how I walk, or, you know, how I dress, they get the hint. They're like, oh, okay, he like black women. Like, yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, some women be really mad about that. Like, they be getting in their feelings like, baby, it's okay. Like, there's other, you know, Chads and Hunters out here and stuff like that. Like, it's just, you not finna get with more. Like, it's just, that's over and done with. Like, that's cooked. Like, move around. I'm only for black women. That's it, baby. I ain't going. So,
here we go again.
So I'm just gonna let this be known. I do not hate pink people. I just dislike that pink people do. Like that whole thing with, you know, the pink dudes, you know, telling me, oh yeah, you know, I like, you know, black women too. Whole time, a lot of them don't like black women. They might be sexually attracted to black women, but they don't like them. There's a difference, okay? And that's what a fetish is right there. Like, for real, like, you are sexually attracted to a person, but you really ain't trying to have no relationship with them. You just want to try something. Or you want to rebel against your family because they dislike black people. So that kind of turns you on. It's like a, you know, when somebody tells you no, and you like, oh, like, you know, you want to do it. Like, mother ain't going to tell me no. Like, I'm finna go do this. You feel me? So that's the type of that I dislike. And I'm not saying that I'm the only genuine pink dude out here that, you know, appreciates black women, but I just feel like a lot of pink men do not really appreciate black women.
I wonder why.
And I'm not for that. I'm not feeling that. And I'm not finna get no more tips on how to pull a black woman and implement the black woman. Like, hell no. Sorry, that's what I mean. They ops, you feel me? Them real live ops, for real. Because I'm about uplifting black women. I'm about appreciating black women. I'm not just about trying to get in, you know, black women pants. It's just not me, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I definitely, you know, I ain't saying, you know, like, again, I am sexually attracted to black women, but that's not my goal, for real, for real. But yeah, I just thought I had to, you know, elaborate on that, for real. I hope y'all enjoying y'all day already.
No, you see what he said? They don't really like black women that much. Now, a lot of what he's saying is true. Where a lot of white men do feel that way. They want a black woman because she's sexually attracted. I mean, black women are the hottest. I got to be real. Even my wife says it. My wife has said, oh, she's that. Like, we have African girls at our church, right? And usually they're the most sexual, not sexual as in they'll let you smash. I'm talking about their bodies. And you already know they're from the motherland. So they walk in a church, boom, pam, pow, everywhere. Sexual like that. And you got to give it to them hands down. Everybody loves black women, right? But a lot of men like them just for that, right? Of course, you already know what he's doing. He knows this too. A guy like this, he knows this. He know there's going to be tons, probably thousands. I'm sure he has 100,000, something like that, TikTok followers. And you already know the comments is lit. Let's take a look at some of these. Been through this. He was definitely attracted to me, but he didn't like me at all. Another sister. I agree with what you were saying. Thank you for caring for a black woman. Now, don't get me wrong. Part took me out. But for real, thank you for keeping it authentic. Now, isn't this something black men, hold up, have been saying for the longest time? And to be real, black men are usually the ones who like black women the most. Of course, every demographic is going to like their demographic the most. That's how it is. If it's same thing as where I'm at now, a Filipino or Filipina, it's mostly going to like Filipinos. White people will like mostly whites. Blacks like mostly blacks. So that's a known given, right? But still, you already know what he's doing. He knows they're going to come. Now take a look at this. Yep, you are so right. Been there and done that. Glad it's so over. This is what I be saying. Yes, there is a difference. Yep, my dad put me on game a long time ago. This is so real. So it takes somebody from a whole different culture playing off your culture to move you and make you feel away. We already know what the problem is there. I don't want to get into it, but that's how it is. It took him to say it for them to open their eyes and realize. I guess because he's coming from he's the same color, right? But isn't he doing the same thing? Right? Isn't he attracted to black women? And more won't realize they're being fetishized by guys like this as well.
Birthday, sis. He brought me to the Waffle. Thank you. Look at even the cashier had to look up. Even the cook had to look up. I got that much money. It's my birthday.
I wonder why they left.
He brought me to the Waffle House. That's so disrespectful. Ain't no nothing. No, I'm tired of this, man. I want to go to Bahama Breeze. Man, Bahama Breeze is too much. We know everything on the menu. All Star, Scrambler. We want blueberry waffles, walnut waffles. Thank you. You thought she was on your side. Bahama Breeze ain't expensive at all.
I work as a server.
No, ain't nothing to do with that. Because you got money, and he had no job. Since I've been taking care of him for 4 years.
So if a man with no job scraped up $12.15, you should appreciate that. That's all I'm saying.
That sounds so crazy. That sounds so. Sis, can you give me your best steak?
If you dating
you give me the finest.
I'll be honest. Taking somebody to the Waffle House is kind of crazy. I mean, you say TGI Fridays, all that. Yeah, you're pushing it. But the Waffle House, I don't know.
We on a date, y'all. This dude took me on a date, and now he's trying to make me pay half for the bill. Let me see his I want to pay. Let me see the things I can show them. Because this is embarrassing. No.
Pay, but you said I wasn't getting that.
But that don't matter, though. You brought me on a date.
Yeah, and I paid you. And you were supposed to give me something. This food
that don't make no sense. Like, this is petty right here.
That's cool. I'm about to pay my half, and I'm going to leave.
Are you serious? Hold on. Wait a minute. This is so sad. Yeah, this boy really making me pay though. Hold on. Here.
Oh, you paying for yours?
Yeah, just take it. You making me pay? That's weird. Like, damn. Like, making me pay for my own stuff is like, this too much. I would never come on a date with you again.
He cold.
Date a guy that makes $50K a year?
Absolutely not.
No, why?
I make more than that. So.
Okay, what about a guy that makes $70K a year?
No.
No? So what's your bare minimum?
He needs to make 100.
They actually call it the 666 boys.
We're material girls, so yeah, buying, yeah. So
Why do you think people our age are broke?
I don't know that many broke people.
Okay. You got a good group. You got a good circle.
But if they are broke, they may not want more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're comfortable with less.
Yeah, a lot of people are comfortable with. Yeah, that happens, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Last question, and I'll let you go. Okay. How much money do you have in your bank account?
We're not gonna say that online.
Wait, can we do like
Absolutely nothing.
like more, like more or less than a certain number?
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, because you have nothing. But you'll sit there online and say with your own lips how people are not striving. No, you're not striving. And you want a man to strive for you. No, sweetheart. Men aren't doing that. And you have to understand, men are at the median. Everybody's not balling out.
Made you get into the world? Where were you at before you decided to join?
Actually, when I decided, I was living in Dallas and I was going through a really bad breakup. One of my friends who's in the industry, he has been trying to convince me ever since OnlyFans was a thing to do porn. And I was in the mind phase that I said, it, I'm never gonna love again. So why not?
How long were you guys together?
Almost 2 years.
Were you doing it to spite him?
It wasn't in the back of my head, but it did end up doing that. So
Yeah.
win.
She did corn to spite a man.
Dating in the US is brutal. Like, I was dating this girl for 3 months, and one day we were actually in bed, and I'm like, oh, so what's your plan tomorrow? And she told me, oh, I'm going on a date. I'm like, what? I thought she was joking. And she said, yeah, I mean, we didn't put any label on it, like, you didn't ask me to be my girlfriend. I'm like, but, like, I met your mom. We spent, like, Shabbat together. We're like, it's been 3 months, we're sleeping together. Like, what? And she said, yeah, but, like, you have to put a label, you have to say, like, girlfriend. That doesn't make any sense for us. Like, in France, if you're saying, like, someone, and you meet the parents, like, obviously, you don't need to put, like, a word on it. Like, you're like, exclusive, you know? You don't have to say it. And I feel like in the US, you have to say, labeling everything. Oh, we are, like, dating, we are boyfriend, we're, like, married, like, guys.
Yeah, my man is gonna have a long, hard road. You didn't say you're my girl. That's just how it is, though. You're gonna learn the hard way. And in US, if you don't tell a woman something like that, that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna do it until a man says, "You're my wife." And most men don't want anybody to be their wife, especially somebody like that. Like, bro, you should be saying, I should be hearing from you why you're no longer talking to her. That should be the title. Why I'm no longer talking to this girl from the US, because it's gotten bad and you had to be imported from another country to see how bad it is. Me, I'd probably be going to your country if I was single. You're doing it the opposite way, my man. Now you see why guys leaving.
I'm going to say this with my whole chest as a 40-year-old woman. When I was in high school, the boys were taking us to movies and to a dinner for dates. In high school, you got a picture show and Applebee's at 16. One of my teenage nephews recently took his girlfriend to a steakhouse on a date. Saved his little money, took his girlfriend to a steakhouse on a date. Do not let these grown men sit out here and gaslight you and tell you that something is wrong with you because you don't want to go on a walk as a date.
Dates guys online for free food.
Do it that way.
A man is doing that, or a coffee date, to get to know if he likes her. That's not a continuous thing. You do know that, right? I feel like she doesn't recognize that. That's why men are doing it. And I think it's smart. I think it's genius. Something that small is genius for men to do, to know if she's serious or not. Why? Because if a girl says, no, I refuse to do it, bye. And go on about your day. Yeah, you may be hard till you find the next girl because the games. But men would rather take that chance.
Should a man pay for everything when it comes to the woman he's courting and the woman he wants to marry and be the mother of his children? Absolutely. he should want to never let her hand touch the bill. He should want to spoil her and love her and cater to all of her wants and her needs. Granted that she is also being the most amazing, beautiful, divine partner that she can be towards him. Should he? Yes. Can he always? No. I understand the economic limitations of today's society. I'm very, very aware of them. But regardless of whether he can or can't, inside, he should want to more than anything.
Of course a man should want to. I'm happy you understand that because of today's society, a lot of men can't. And yes, a man shouldn't have to. I'm happy you recognize that, though. You're probably one of the good ones that's left around. Just from saying what you said, I can tell you have a head on your shoulders.
Jenna Pay got bring it back. Jenna Pay got bring it back. Jenna Pay got bring it back. It's giving millennial core. It's giving millennial core. Women should get back to the kitchen. Women should get back to the kitchen. Women should get back to the kitchen. Try not to cringe impossible. Try not to cringe impossible. Try not to cringe impossible. Make it stop, hate this. Make it stop, hate this. Make it stop, hate this. Buy them on the hoop.
That's exactly how men are sitting there, not saying nothing. You'd be surprised how many men sit back and watch these nonsense little games you play. And you know what that is? That's them talking about men, right? Oh, you better do this. You better do that. Drinking our coffee, chilling, not worried.
What do you think is the median income for the age that you specified, so a 33-year-old?
I would like to say around 100K, maybe 80K. I'm not exactly sure.
It is a whopping $49,000.
Oh. Oops. My brain was somewhere else.
So, what do you think is the median income for the age that you specified at 29?
I want to say 60K.
45K.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Does that shock you?
Yes, it does.
So I'm just going to put what you wanted in this little calculator here. So $1 million at 29.
I mean, I've met a few. I have met a few.
Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. So it's a fraction of a percent. The top 1% of men are making 240 at 29.
Okay.
So you're about 800,000 above that.
That's why I'm single.
Yes, that's why you're single.
Hi. For me or for her?
No, for you.
For me. Oh, ooh.
She left.
Oh, she left. Okay, thank you.
let's go milk tea. Let's go milk tea. What? Wait, what?
Are you gonna drink that?
Yeah, why?
I'm gonna drink it. She got it for me.
It's milk tea.
It's mine. She got it for me. Not for you. It's our girlfriend thing.
Why you take that man's milk tea? She got it for him. She thinks your man is hot. And you jealous. That's what it is. Shout out to him. My man got girls checking him out and buying him milk tea. Amazing.
Okay, so I am a plus size supermodel, so everything I do is pretty much lifestyle around that, and it's been my full-time job for about 4 years now.
I will put you first. Yeah, you have so many streams of income. I don't know.
No, man, you got the right one. Moved into a penthouse. Probably sharing incomes. Probably. He may, of course, take the lead almost, but probably sharing incomes. Why? She got down with his program, I'm sure. I'm most definitely sure.
I was wondering if any of you would be interested in one night stand.
We don't know. Oh my
Would you be interested?
God. No.
You know, you can have my cock.
No!
I I'd have to give you a cream pie though.
No! What did you say?
You want a cream pie?
That's how you do it.
Are y'all in a relationship?
Hell no. Nope. Married but separate.
So you going through a divorce?
Yeah.
Why y'all going through a divorce?
She cheated.
She cheated?
Yeah, she cheated.
How long in a relationship?
6 years.
I was in 6 years in a relationship. And how long until she cheated? Or do you even know?
I stayed 3 more years after she cheated.
You stayed 3 more years after she cheated? She kept cheating again and again and again and again. You just didn't know, my man. Damn. He just didn't know.
But let me get this straight. You're okay taking a video to post online for the entire internet to see, but it bothers you that 2 people look at you in real life? I wanted to ask you, how come you look so different in the video that you took versus the photo that you took?
More filters.
But that's not really my thing. I'm going to let my boy Goob handle that.
Thank you, Joey. This is Goob reporting in, and it's very clear that we have a case of somebody editing their physique. Seen here by this picture that she posted on her story, somebody needs to investigate the structural integrity of this bathroom because that shitter is absolutely crooked. Look at the wall. And oh my god, it's either the one chair that she's sitting in has a crooked railing or it's curved here because she squished her waist in to make herself look thinner. You can see the other chairs, the seam is perfectly straight. We have one more picture. The caption says, "You can't expose me, I know what I did and I had fun, but however," let's zoom in next to her waist. Aha, the wine menu sitting behind her, very much crooked. That's not normal. That's not normal. She sucked her waist in to appear to be thinner. That's my time today on the show. Over and out. Joey, back to you.
Exposed. My man made the right decision.
I am leaving, and I am never coming back.
What's wrong? Nothing. You know something's wrong. And that's probably been his girl for a long time. And tell the man what's going on. Because I think all men should do that. When they act like nothing's wrong, get up and walk out. Why? Because you're going to deal with the energy shift. Right? Because she's feeling down, she's going to shift that energy to you feeling down. That's the whole point of that. Instead of dealing with that, he got up and left the table, which is the right thing to do. I would say any man should do that. Why? Because what's the whole reason? What's the whole point of feeling down for someone who can't explain it themselves, who can't explain exactly what's wrong at that time? What did I do wrong? Let me know. Tell me something.
Answer's coming.